friends, it's Miss McFadin again, and we've been talking about feelings this week, and I showed you a video about feelings, and now I'm going to read you a story. Some of you have already heard this story, but some of my friends haven't heard it yet. The book is called The Mixed Up Alphabet, and the author is Steve Metzger. Remember, the author writes the words, and the illustrator is Jannie Ho, and she drew all the pictures. And look at this wonderful picture that she wrote. She gave the letters of the alphabet arms and legs, and letter E is even swinging on a swing. That looks kind of silly. Oh, D's got polka dots. Oh, U has stripes. I think those are pretty cool. And look, here's Mouse. We're going to see Mouse throughout the story. You keep your eyes open for him. Now here's the opening of the book. I opened it up to the first page, but there's no end papers this time to tell us what the story is going to be about. Just the title page. Here's the title page. It says the name of the book again, The Mixed Up Alphabet. But it did give us some clues, because I think it's going to be about the letters of the alphabet. And look, here the author even wrote a dedication in the book. It's telling us who he wrote this book for. He said he wrote it for his father and for his family and Yusuf, and he said he wrote it with love. Okay, let's start the book. First, you and I have to sing the alphabet together. So you help me sing it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you notice when I got to this L, M, N, O, P, I kind of slowed down a little bit. Because if we don't slow down, then it's L, M, N, O, P. And you'll find out in the story, P doesn't like it when we say it that fast. He likes it when we go slow so you can hear all the letters. So let's sing it one more time and let's make sure we go slow when we get to the L. Are you ready? Let's sing it one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Nice job. I heard you slow down this time. Once upon the alphabet. Oh, that's silly. Usually stories start out with once upon a time. But this one says once upon the alphabet. From A right down to Z. The letters played together. A happy family. Look, they're at school. I know they're at school because there's a chalkboard and a chalk and eraser, and there's some children's artwork, and there's the teacher's desk with a book on it. And look, there's even Mouse. I told you we'd see him again. And there's the letters of the alphabet up on the top of the wall. They never had to worry or ask what they should do. When A said, time to get in line, they knew who followed who. So all the letters, they knew how to get in order. That's what we call order. When they all get in just the right place, they are in order. Until one day, it's not fair. I'm always last, the Z said to O. What makes the A so special? That's what I want to know. A is always the line leader. And Z is angry. He doesn't like that because Z is always at the back of the line. And Z wants to be the line leader sometimes. The O just shook his head and sighed. It's always been that way. It will be so tomorrow like it was yesterday. You know, in our room, we take turns being the line leader. But in the alphabet, it's always letter A. But then Z, he had a problem. He was tired of being at the end of the line. That was the problem. So he thought of a solution. He used his brain to think of a solution. He said, I have an idea. Let's mix things up, said Z to A as they stood eye to eye. Switching places will be fun. Come on, let's give it a try. And so they changed. The Z moved up. Now he was first in line. The A hopped over next to Y. She said, this spot is fine. So look now, instead of ABC, it says ZBC. And instead of XYZ, it says XYA. The other letters saw the switch. They shouted, let's change too. We've been like this forever. It's time for something new. LMNOP split up. The P said, this is better. When children say the alphabet, we won't sound like one letter. Remember, P didn't want to sound like one letter. He wanted them to be able to hear all the letters. The Q skipped up to U and said, you should be next to me. The M did tricks on V and X. There's M doing tricks on V and X. And E told jokes to B. The S said, get me out of here, away from R and T. They're such good friends, they love to hug, and they're always squeezing me. Ooh, S is feeling kind of sad. She's usually between R and T, but R and T like each other so much, they're always hugging each other. And then S gets squeezed. B and D moved side by side, and X marked another spot. And OK said, now we're OK. And they are. O and K spells the word OK. And I said, I am not. The G joined J to dance and swing. It was quite a scene. And F said, H is so much fun. He's like a trampoline. Look, here's F and here's H. And F is jumping on H, just like a trampoline. Ooh, look here. Brave C climbed to the top of letter L. But that worried P, worried says, oh, be careful, don't fall. P was very worried. Y was a little shy and wondered why she had to move at all. Y didn't want to change spaces. Y liked it in her spot. And you know what? That's okay. At last the letters settled down as comfy as could be. What a mixed up alphabet led by Zigzag Z. Ooh, this alphabet's going to be harder to sing. Let me see if I can try it. Z and D B E F H I G J O K V M X R T Q U S W P L C Y A. Oh, I didn't do too bad till the end. That was kind of hard. What if I hold this up close? Do you think you can sing the alphabet with it mixed up? You give it a try. Good try. But the next morning, the K woke up and looked around, then said, there's something wrong. When children come to school today, they'll want to sing our song. It's ABC, not Z and D, that they love to sing about. Some will be sad, some will be mad, some will yell and shout. Ooh, look, sad and mad and yelling. They're not going to like it. But Z said, kids might like the switch. They might think it's cool. It's something new. The ABC song's really old. I'm sorry, but it's true. Maybe some of the kids will say, hip, hip, hooray, we like the change. In a soft and quiet voice, the Y spoke up to say, Z, you just want to be in front. That's why you want to stay. The letters froze in silence. It was quite a sight. Finally, the R spoke up and said, hey, Y is right. There's the bus, the D cried out. The kids are coming near. There's only one thing to do. Let's switch before they're here. The B leaped over D and N, and C ran right past J, and V and T tripped on the Q. The L bumped into K. The letters were all back in place. It didn't take them long, and when the class was ready, they sang their favorite song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Nice job. Did you pay attention to the story? When you are talking with your families about the story, I want you to tell them what happened at the beginning of the story. And if you're not sure, you can have your moms and dads or grandmas or grandpas to turn the book to the beginning of the page, way back in the beginning, when all the ABCs were in order, but Z was feeling something. How was Z feeling? Did he like it where he was at in the ABCs? And then turn the page to the middle of the story. What happened in the middle? Like maybe you're going to notice that what happened to S? S was in the middle of the story. Do you remember what happened to S? Or maybe even, what's on the next page? Maybe you can say, what happened to C and how was P feeling? And then tell your family what happened at the end of the story. If you can't remember, go to the end of the page, end of the story, and see what happened. Go to the page at the end. What happened at the end of the story? Did all the letters stay mixed up, or did they get back in order? You talk to your families about the story. I gotta go now. Bye.